ever tried to speak English and your brain freezes because you're translating every single word from your language first? You know what you want to say, but by the time you translate it, the moment is gone.
That pause, that delay, is one of the biggest reasons English learners feel nervous in conversations. You're not bad at English, you're just stuck in translation mode.
I'm Anna, and in today's lesson, we're going to help you stop translating in your head and start responding more naturally, the way native speakers actually speak.
And I'm Leo. You'll hear a real-life conversation, learn one powerful phrase that will improve your fluency immediately, and see how small mindset shifts can make a big difference. All right, let's get into it.
Leo, can I ask you something honestly?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Sometimes when I speak English, especially in fast conversations, I catch myself translating everything in my head first, and it slows me down. Do you ever feel that?
Absolutely. That's extremely common. Most learners think in their native language and then convert the sentence into English. It feels safe, but it creates delay.
And while I'm translating, the other person is already waiting for an answer.
Right, and that pressure makes it worse. So what's the solution? Because just telling someone don't translate isn't very helpful.
True. You can't just switch it off, but you can train your brain to respond in chunks instead of full translated sentences.
Chunks?
Yes, small, natural phrases that native speakers use all the time. For example, I'm not sure. That depends. Let me think. That makes sense. These are ready-made pieces of language.
I see. So instead of building a sentence word by word, you grab a phrase that already exists in English.
Exactly. You're not constructing, you're recalling.
Okay, let's try something practical. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do this weekend?"
Good example. Most learners think, okay, weekend, past tense, what verb do I need? How do I say this?
Yes, that's exactly what happens. Instead, start with a chunk. "It was pretty relaxed," or "nothing too exciting," or "I mostly just..."
That feels easier already.
Because your brain isn't translating from another language. It's selecting a pattern you've practiced before.
So the key is repetition?
Repetition and exposure. The more natural English you hear, the more your brain stores full phrases, not isolated words.
Wait, when you say isolated words, what exactly do you mean?
Good question. Isolated means separated, alone. So instead of learning the word excited by itself, you learn phrases like, "I'm really excited about." That's exciting. I'm excited to see.
Ah, so the word lives inside a sentence.
Yeah, that makes it easier to use naturally later.
I've heard some people say you should think in English, but what does that actually mean?
It doesn't mean forcing yourself to have complex thoughts in English immediately. It starts much simpler.
How?
You connect English directly to images or feelings, not to your native language. For example, when you hear coffee, don't think of the word in your language. Picture a cup of coffee.
So you remove the middle step.
Exactly. Translation is like this: English to native language to meaning. Natural thinking is English to meaning.
That sounds much faster.
It is, and it reduces anxiety.
Let's practice something spontaneous. I'll ask you quick questions. Answer without overthinking.
All right, let's do it.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee, definitely.
Morning person or night person?
More of a night person.
Beach or mountains?
Beach. I need sunshine.
See? You didn't translate anything.
Exactly, because those answers are automatic.
So the goal is to make more parts of English automatic.
That's it. Fluency isn't about knowing thousands of words. It's about fast access to what you already know.
Let's teach one very useful phrase that helps when you need time to think.
Good idea.
Let me think for a second.
Perfect. Native speakers use this constantly.
It buys you time. meaning it gives you a few seconds without awkward silence.
And buy time is a useful expression too. It doesn't mean paying money, it means creating space before answering.
That's a great phrase to remember.
Can I say something important?
Of course.
Many learners translate because they're afraid of making mistakes. Translating feels safer.
That makes sense.
But here's the truth. Native speakers don't speak perfectly either. They correct themselves all the time.
That's true. I sometimes start a sentence and change it halfway through.
Fluency is flexible, not perfect.
Let's simulate a short, natural exchange. No translation, just flow.
All right.
How's your week going so far?
Pretty busy, actually. I've had a lot of meetings, but it's productive. How about you?
It's been steady. I'm trying to stay organized.
That's always a challenge.
It really is.
Notice something?
Yes, short, natural responses.
Real conversations are rarely long, complicated speeches.
So, if someone watching wants to stop translating, what should they do starting today?
3 simple things. First, practice common conversation starters. Second, repeat full phrases out loud. Third, answer simple daily questions quickly without planning.
Even talking to yourself helps.
Definitely. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm heading to work. This traffic is terrible.
That builds automatic thinking.
So let's summarize. Translating in your head feels safe, but it slows you down.
Thinking in phrases, using chunks, and responding quickly builds fluency.
And mistakes are normal.
More than normal. They're necessary.
If you've been stuck translating in your head, we hope this conversation helped you see that fluency is a skill you build step by step.
You don't need perfect grammar to sound natural. You need practice with real phrases, real rhythm, and real conversations.
Start small. Answer simple questions quickly. Use "let me think for a second" when you need time.
And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Confidence grows with repetition.
If this lesson helped you, please like the video and subscribe to the English Talk channel. Your support allows us to continue creating practical English conversations for you.
Thank you for practicing with us today.
Keep speaking, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.